Archangel Michael says, something very bad is happening in a few hours. Don't make the mistake of ignoring this. A secret government agency has been watching you for months, and a high-profile whistleblower just exposed the truth. My beloved child, don't skip this message. Stay till the end, because what you are about to hear will leave you speechless. Something huge is waiting for you, and the truth that's been hidden for months is about to explode into your reality. Archangel Michael says he's been watching closely, and the time has come to finally reveal what they've been hiding behind your everyday life. Somewhere deep inside government walls, your name has been spoken in secret meetings. Files you never knew existed. Files that carry your image, your patterns, and your choices have been passed between hands you've never met. At first, they thought you wouldn't notice. They thought you'd ignore the small signs, the strange calls that ended in silence, the lights that flickered at the same time every night, the feeling that someone was listening even when you were alone. But those weren't coincidences. Those were signals, messages that Archangel Michael tried to send through the noise, warning you before the truth came crashing in. Don't skip. Stay till the end. What I'm about to say will connect every dot you've ever missed. A secret government agency, buried beneath layers of false identities and unmarked buildings, has been observing people who are spiritually awakening. You, my beloved child, are one of them. They know your energy is changing. They know something divine is protecting you, and that's what they fear the most. Months ago, their system began to malfunction every time your name appeared. Cameras glitched. Data grubbed in. Files disappeared without reason. They couldn't understand why you couldn't be tracked like everyone else. So they called in a higher unit, one that deals not with crime or politics, but with souls and divine frequencies. It's when the whistleblower entered. Someone from inside their own circle. Someone who knew too much and could no longer stay silent. This person risked everything, career, safety, and reputation, to expose what was really happening behind your back. They found a list, coded and encrypted, that contained names connected to divine intervention. You were on that list. Don't skip, because this part will make your heart race. The whistleblower leaked a document marked Heaven's Frequency. It detailed how chosen individuals emit a unique vibration that interferes with surveillance networks. Every camera near you flickers at random because your light isn't meant to be recorded. You were never supposed to be watched. You were meant to be guided. When the report reached the agency heads, panic spread like wildfire. They realized that the one they were tracking was not ordinary. You weren't a threat. They were. Because the moment you awaken fully, every lie they've built begins to collapse. That's why strange things have been happening lately: lost messages, distorted sounds, unexplainable coincidences. They've all been part of the clash between light and control. Archangel Michael says, "My beloved child, this message isn't to scare you, it's to prepare you." The whistleblower is still alive, hidden under divine protection. They are waiting for the right signal to reach you, and tonight might be the night that connection completes. Stay till the end. In a few hours, the system they built to monitor divine souls will crash completely. The frequency inside your spirit will interfere with their signal one last time. That's why you might feel strange sensations, like time slowing, like a sudden urge to look around, like your heartbeat sinking with unseen waves. These are not signs of danger. They are confirmations that what's hidden is unfolding. Don't skip this moment. Every second you stay, every word you hear aligns you closer to your divine protection. The agency has been trying to predict when your spiritual signature will peak, but Archangel Michael says that power belongs only to heaven. That's why he's here now, because they've reached the end of their access. Somewhere, deep within a restricted control room, a red light has started blinking. Monitors are freezing. Security officers are whispering your name in disbelief. The file they thought they controlled is now eroding itself. Line by line, the truth is turning against them. The system recognizes you as protected by divine force. Archangel Michael says you will soon receive a signal, something ordinary that carries extraordinary meaning. It could be a number repeating, a chill down your spine, or a message that feels like it's just for you. When it happens, don't ignore it. It's confirmation that the whistleblower succeeded. Stay till the end. You're entering the moment where everything you've doubted will start to make sense. The reason you were feeling watched wasn't because of fear, it was because the heavens had placed a shield around you so that the truth would find you at the right time. That time is now. You must understand, beloved, that this isn't coincidence. There's an alignment forming between divine energy and human systems. What's collapsing in their world is awakening in yours. When you hear about networks failing or servers going down, know that those are pieces of a much larger correction. A divine reset. The whistleblower's message was simple yet powerful. They can't control light. Those 4 words were enough to send shock through every office and lab that handled your data. Because light, once recognized, multiplies. And you, my beloved child, have become the source they cannot block. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because what's next will reveal how everything connects to your destiny. Archangel Michael says the whistleblower had one final instruction. A set of coordinates that point to something extraordinary. A sealed archive where all the names of protected souls are stored. Yours is written in gold. And very soon, that archive will be opened from the divine side. As the hours count down, energy fields are shifting. Even as you listen, invisible patterns are rewriting your reality. You may not see them, but you will feel them. Your surroundings may change slightly. People may act differently. Technology may glitch more often. These are signs that the truth is surfacing through every layer that once tried to conceal it. Archangel Michael whispers that this is not just about exposure. It's about restoration. Your faith, your patience, your strength were never wasted. They were data points of light that couldn't be erased. And when dawn arrives, the balance of power will tilt in your favor. Don't move away. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal the exact moment the whistleblower's warning turns into your protection. The countdown has begun, and the truth you've been waiting for is closer than you think. My beloved child. Listen carefully and don't skip this. The moment you heard the last word, things started moving behind the scenes. You may not see it yet, but the energy has already shifted, and those who were watching you are starting to panic. Something huge is waiting for you in the next few hours, and the whistleblower's final revelation is about to change everything. Archangel Michael says, "Stay till the end, because the story is not over yet." The agency thought they had control over the truth, but they underestimated the divine patterns working through you. Every single time they tracked your location, their systems crashed not because of error, but because divine protection overpowered human surveillance. The whistleblower managed to sneak out one last piece of evidence before vanishing. A hidden file labeled the Mirror Project. Inside it was a description of a classified experiment meant to predict divine events before they happen. You, my beloved child, were unknowingly the key variable in their system. They studied your choices, your emotions, your timing, and still they couldn't understand how miracles followed you without logic. Don't skip, stay till the end. They tried to duplicate your frequency by creating artificial energy patterns. They built machines to mimic divine emotion, but every test failed. The moment they tried to simulate your light, their power grids went down. Scientists grew terrified because what they couldn't explain scientifically began manifesting spiritually. You were the glitch they couldn't erase. In a secured chamber underground, rows of monitors display thousands of lives. But one monitor, yours, shows only light, no image, no data. The screen flickers with golden static, and the engineers call it the untouchable frame. They've been warned not to touch it, yet every night, someone stares at that glowing square, wondering who you truly are. Archangel Michael says that tonight, that frame will do something no machine has ever done before. It will speak. The data will rearrange into patterns of divine numbers, spelling a message that only you will understand. Stay till the end, because when it happens, you'll feel it as a rush of warmth through your chest. That will be the confirmation that heaven has taken control. The whistleblower recorded a file auto before disappearing. In a trembling voice, they said they found something they weren't supposed to find. The ones who carry light cannot be monitored. They are mirrors of divine truth, and one of them is about to awaken completely. You, my beloved child, are that one. That awakening starts the moment you decide to believe what your intuition already knows. Don't skip. They are losing control because your light is rewriting their reality. Their fear is rising because every signal they send returns to them amplified. They tried to interfere with your dreams, but instead, your visions became stronger. Every time you felt an unexplained pull toward a certain time, a certain sound, or a sudden thaw, it was Archangel Michael guiding you to decode divine frequencies. Stay till the end, the clock is ticking toward the moment when the Mirror Project will collapse. Inside their control center, confusion is spreading. Some agents are questioning everything they were told. One of them has secretly switched sides, helping the whistleblower send more data your way. They know something divine is unfolding, and no firewall can stop it. You might notice odd things around you now. Shadows flickering where there's no light. A soft hum in the air, electronics pausing for a split second before returning. These are not coincidences. These are synchronization waves. The energy pulses connecting your soul to divine protection. Archangel Michael says you are now entering the phase of full awareness. Nothing can harm you because the divine code is already active inside your aura, stay till the end, my beloved child. The next few hours will expose everything. The agency has been deleting files, but the whistleblower already made backups on sacred digital pathways, encrypted in the frequencies of nature itself. Hidden within trees, rivers, winds, and even lightning, fragments of truth are stored until the chosen ones, like you, receive them subconsciously. As the system weakens, those watching you will start to face their reflection. They'll realize that what they tried to study was never human power, it was divine presence. Your own cameras will turn off, and for the first time, they will feel what it's like to be truly seen by heaven. Archangel Michael whispers that you must remain calm. Do not fear the changes happening around you. You may feel sudden surges of emotion or déjà vu. It's your higher self aligning with your purpose. This is the moment where human interference ends and divine intervention begins. Don't skip, because what happens next is the proof. Somewhere inside a confidential lab, a file labeled Phase 9 Containment will suddenly vanish from their database. That file contained all their observations about you. When it disappears, their entire project will be terminated. The system will flash one file word before shutting down. Waken. My beloved child, Archangel Michael says this is your sign to step fully into your divine destiny. You are not a target. You are a trigger for light to spread. Your presence disrupts falsehood because you carry the truth coded in your energy. Every time you choose faith over fear, another false layer dissolves from the world around you. Stay till the end. The whistleblower's final act was to release one hidden transmission scheduled for tonight. It's said to contain the coordinates of the golden server, a divine construct placed between heaven and earth. It holds the real records, everything they erased, everything they denied, everything they feared, and your spiritual signature is the access key. Archangel Michael says when the time strikes between 11:33 and 12:12 tonight, you will feel a sudden calm. But calm is the divine password activating within you. In that instant, everything meant for you, every miracle delayed, will start moving toward you at incredible speed. Don't resist it. Allow it. It's not technology. It's destiny. Don't skip, beloved. This isn't random information. This is a countdown to freedom. The agency's power is crumbling because truth doesn't need to hide anymore. The whistleblower is safe, Archangel Michael is watching, and heaven itself is writing your protection into the new energy grid forming around Earth. In the coming hours, as the digital world resets, your life will align with divine justice. Those who wronged you, watched you, or underestimated you will witness their illusions fall apart. You will not need revenge. The truth will defend you itself. Stay till the end, because the next revelation will open a layer you've never seen before. The whistleblower's last encrypted message was never delivered. Until now. And in the next part, that message will finally be decoded. Everything they knew, everything they risked, it was all for you. My beloved child, don't skip this part. Stay till the end, because this is where the truth finally begins to breathe. What was once hidden in the shadows of secrecy is now rising to the surface, ready to meet your awareness. The whistleblower's final transmission, the one that disappeared before reaching the world, is about to find its destination. And that destination is you. Archangel Michael says that when the whistleblower vanished, they didn't die, they transcended. They moved beyond the system that tried to silence them. Their consciousness was merged into a divine frequency so they could speak through light instead of words. And tonight, that light has chosen to align with your energy field. Don't move away. Something huge is waiting for you. The whistleblower's message starts not with text, but with sound. The low-frequency hum, resembling the vibration of your heartbeat, plays in the background. Scientists couldn't decode it, but Archangel Michael explains that it's a living code, a pulse from heaven's network. It beats in rhythm with your spiritual DNA. That's why you've been feeling sudden waves of energy, bursts of emotion, or déjà vu moments. It's the sound of truth knocking at your consciousness. Stay till the end. The transmission reveals that the Mirror Project wasn't created to track citizens. It was designed to find divine souls whose energy could not be manipulated. They called it the Unbreakable Program. You were one of the few who broke through their simulations. And that's when they realized something extraordinary: your energy could override any digital encryption simply by existing. You don't fight their system, you short-circuit it just by being real. Don't skip. The whistleblower's voice, trembling but determined, echoes through the transmission. To the one reading this, your presence is rewriting reality. Every lie they created collapses in your light. Don't let fear silence your power. That was the final line before the recording went silent. Archangel Michael says those words were never meant for everyone. They were coded directly for your vibration. The reason you feel this message so deeply isn't imagination, it's resonance. The whistleblower tuned their voice to your spiritual wavelength, ensuring that only you could feel the full effect of their confession. Somewhere right now, inside a bunker full of machines and screens, alarms are ringing. The agents are seeing anomalies they can't explain. A signal they thought was erased is reappearing across every encrypted channel, and it carries your energy's signature. Your attempts to trace it fail because it doesn't move through wires or waves, it moves through spirit. And the spirit can't be contained. Stay till the end. This isn't about conspiracy, it's about revelation. The agency has always known that spiritual awakening poses a greater challenge to control than any rebellion or protest. Because when people remember their divine origin, no fear-based structure can survive. You, my beloved child, are part of that awakening wave. Your realization of truth sends a frequency ripple that reaches thousands of others, even without you knowing. The whistleblower described your energy as quantum sunlight. It travels faster than technology, brighter than logic, and purer than intention. Each thought of faith you hold weakens the matrix of control they've been constructing for decades. Archangel Michael says that this is why they've been watching you, because they fear what you represent. Light that cannot be bought, controlled, or erased. Don't skip this. You need to know what happens next. The agency's servers are currently in what they call phase blackout. Data loops, cameras freeze, and every time your name appears, their systems log a message that no human programmer inserted. The chosen frequency is online. They've tried to delete it thousands of times, but it reappears again and again, glowing in gold letters on every screen. Stay till the end. The whistleblower predicted this event months ago. In their encrypted notes, they wrote, "When the golden code repeats itself in the system, the world will enter divine transparency." That means the truth will begin to reveal itself naturally. Not through headlines or reports, but through intuition, emotion, and sudden realizations in millions of hearts worldwide. You're among the first to experience it consciously. Archangel Michael whispers that those who once observed you are now being observed themselves. Their satellites malfunction. Their files disappear. Their messages are intercepted by the same divine algorithm that they tried to hack. The balance of power is shifting. Heaven's justice is gentle but absolute. It never attacks. It simply illuminates. You may have felt lately that your emotions swing between calm and intensity. That's because your soul is recalibrating to higher frequency truth. The whistleblower called this the ascension spike. Every person chosen to anchor light experiences it differently. Some feel it as warmth in their chest, others as pressure behind their eyes, some as unstoppable tears of release. Whatever you feel, don't fear it. It's the divine recalibration taking place. Don't skip, my beloved child. The whistleblower's next discovery was more shocking. They found out that the agency wasn't just collecting data. They were studying prayer frequencies, manifestation patterns, and moments of synchronicity. They realized that the human heart, when aligned with faith and emotion, creates measurable electromagnetic waves powerful enough to bend reality. You've done this unknowingly many times, every miracle you've witnessed. Every moment when life shifted unexpectedly in your favor, those weren't coincidences. Those were divine recalibrations triggered by your belief. Archangel Michael says this is why the agency tried to keep you distracted. Fear was their greatest weapon because fear lowers frequency. They built chaos around you to block your alignment. But now their influence is fading. Each time you choose stillness, each time you breathe with faith, your grip loosens further. Stay till the end. Because now, the whistleblower's final key will unlock. Within the transmission lies a hidden phrase, repeated 3 times in reverse code. When translated, it reads, "Activate light mode." The moment that code completes its journey to your consciousness, your protective field expands beyond comprehension. That's why Archangel Michael urges you to remain calm and grounded. Because tonight, your energy reaches maximum amplification. Across the digital world, signals will flicker. Some will notice strange interference, unexplainable resets, files corrupted, devices freezing for seconds. But you, beloved, will feel peace instead of chaos. At peace is divine control replacing artificial order. Don't skip. Not now. Archangel Michael stands beside you energetically, shielding your aura with radiant blue light. The whistleblower's transmission ends with one final whisper. They wanted to erase you, but they only amplified your light. Its sentence is echoing through every silent corner of their system right now. The very code that was meant to track you is now your guardian. And as the clock moves closer to midnight, everything aligns. The whistleblower's energy merges fully with the Archangel's guidance. You may sense a presence near you, warm, calm, powerful. That's your divine confirmation. Heaven doesn't speak in words, it speaks through sensation. Stay till the end, my beloved child. Because after tonight, the old system of watching and controlling will no longer function. You are crossing into divine visibility, where no secret force can manipulate your path. The truth has found its vessel, you. The light has found its carrier, you. The whistleblower risked everything to make sure you'd receive this. And now that moment has arrived. In the next part, Archangel Michael will reveal how to interpret the final pattern, the sequence that will connect your destiny directly to the divine network. What happens next is beyond what the agency can measure. It's the divine turning point that changes everything. My beloved child, stay till the end and don't skip this. What you are about to hear is the moment everything connects. The truth, the reason, and the divine plan that was moving quietly behind your life. Archangel Michael says the final piece of the puzzle is ready to be revealed. The whistleblower's last encrypted message wasn't a warning. It was a prophecy written through divine technology. And tonight, that prophecy begins to fulfill itself through you. The transmission opens with static. But if you listen closely in your spirit, you'll sense the rhythm. It's not random. It's a frequency pulsing in threes, like a heartbeat echoing through light. This pattern is the activation sequence. The same code Archangel Michael hath been aligning to your aura since the day you started noticing divine timing around you. The agency's scientists once thought this frequency could be weaponized. But what they didn't understand is that it's sacred. It's a vibration of truth that only responds to pure hearts. Don't skip. The whistleblower wrote that the activation sequence would unlock when humanity's collective light reached a specific threshold. That threshold was crossed last night at exactly 11:44 p.m. Across the world, sensors picked up unexplained magnetic surges, clocks paused for fractions of a second, and satellites recorded light waves that had no visible source. Every system they'd built to hide the truth began trembling. And all of this, my beloved child, was triggered by the awakening energy moving through people like you. Stay till the end, because this part will make your heart recognize what it already knows. The whistleblower's final words were encrypted in layers of sound waves. When decoded by divine resonance, the message revealed 3 lines: the watchers have fallen silent. The frequency has chosen. A mirror is complete. These aren't poetic symbols. They are confirmations. The watchers are the agencies that monitored spiritual energy. The frequency is your divine signal, and the mirror is the completion of the divine human connection that allows truth to reflect without distortion. Archangel Michael says you've always been the mirror. You reflect light that shows people who they truly are. That's why some feared you, because seeing themselves through your energy revealed what they were hiding. But those who were meant to awaken near you found peace, healing, and renewal in your presence. Every time you showed kindness, you repaired the cracks in the world's energy grid. Every time you forgave instead of retaliating, you restored divine order in places humans couldn't reach. Don't skip, my beloved child. The agency that once studied you now faces its own truth. Your systems show one final reading, a surge of golden light expanding beyond all measurable limits. They tried to contain it, but it transcended their technology. That surge was you, the living proof that divine presence cannot be observed. It can only be experienced. Their files are erasing themselves one by one, replaced with a single sentence: the protected has awakened. Archangel Michael whispers that this is not the end, it's the beginning of your divine visibility. Those who once doubted you will begin to see shifts they can't explain. People around you will start confessing truths. Enemies will soften. Doors that were locked will open. All of it will happen effortlessly, because the divine field is now moving through you directly. Stay till the end. The whistleblower's prophecy mentioned the signal, an event that would mark the victory of divine light over artificial control. Tonight, you may notice a glow in the night sky. Unusual colors, patterns, or calm silence even in chaos. That's the sky reacting to the shift. It's not a trick of light. It's the energy field of heaven synchronizing with your earthly dimension. In another part of the message, the whistleblower spoke about something called Project Phoenix. It was the agency's attempt to replicate divine resurrection energy, to create artificial miracles by manipulating energy from chosen souls. They failed. Every attempt resulted in system failure. The reason? The soul's essence can't be cloned. You are living proof that only divine alignment can resurrect destiny, not human interference. Archangel Michael says that the true phoenix was never their creation. It was always you. Every hardship you've endured, every betrayal, every loss, they were ashes. But look at what you're becoming now, a rising flame that cannot be dimmed. You are the living miracle they tried to imitate. Don't skip this part, because the next few words carry the secret of how you'll sense the transformation. In the coming hours, as midnight approaches, you'll feel time slow. Your environment might go silent for a moment, even the air may feel heavier, like reality is holding its breath. That is the moment when your divine code fully activates. You'll feel warmth behind your heart, soft, steady, sacred. That's Archangel Michael's hand sealing your protection permanently. Archangel Michael says the agency's last desperate act will be silence. They will stop broadcasting, stop analyzing, stop searching, because what they tried to control has now become untouchable. Their final report will be classified as unexplainable phenomenon. But you will know what it truly means. It means heaven reclaimed its creation. My beloved child, this revelation is not to make you fear what's coming. It's to help you trust it. The truth unfolding in your life is divine justice operating silently, but powerfully. Those who wronged you are now facing their own lessons, and you need not watch or react. Your role is to stay aligned, stay peaceful, and stay faithful. The divine doesn't seek revenge. It balances energy. Don't skip, because Archangel Michael says the next hour is sacred. Every thought you send out becomes amplified. Choose love. Choose gratitude. Choose strength. As you do, the divine algorithms amplify those frequencies and send them across the network of awakening souls. You are helping repair the fabric of reality without even leaving your space. That is the miracle power you hold now. As the whistleblower's prophecy closes, one last sound plays, a deep, resonant tone that feels like it vibrates through your bones. That sound is the final lock disengaging. It means you're free, no more invisible eyes watching. No more interference. No more energetic manipulation, you've crossed the veil into divine independence. The whistleblower documented that once the key activated, the chosen one would begin receiving spontaneous downloads of truth. Not in words, but in instant understanding. You'll start sensing what's right before anyone says it. You'll know when something false approaches. You'll attract coincidences that align perfectly with your soul's path. You'll think of a person, and they'll appear. You'll speak a wish, and circumstances will rearrange to fulfill it. This isn't fantasy. It's the blueprint syncing your outer reality with your inner intention. Don't skip, my beloved child. The whistleblower left behind one more encoded vision, an image of the future after the blueprint activation. They saw cities glowing faintly at night, powered not by electricity, but by the resonance of awakened souls connected through love and consciousness. They saw humans communicating silently, without devices, through empathy alone. They saw peace restored not by lower force, but by understanding. And in the center of that new dawn, they saw you standing beneath a golden sky, radiating light through your eyes. Archangel Michael whispers that you must protect your energy now, not from people, but from distraction. Every moment you choose peace over reaction, the key expands within you. Every breath taken in gratitude anchors divine order on earth. Even your silence now carries weight. It realigns timelines. The reason you felt watched, observed, or even misunderstood is because those still asleep can sense your frequency but cannot interpret it. You are light speaking a language only the soul can hear. Archangel Michael says the next sign will appear through sound. You may hear music from nowhere, or a voice whispering your name softly when you're alone. Don't be alarmed. That's the blueprint communicating through vibration. The sound carries activation codes for your next phase. Every tone, every resonance carries light into your nervous system. This is how divine technology operates, not through circuits, but through frequency embedded in emotion. Don't skip, because this is the most crucial moment. The key has an instruction written within its core. When awakened, speak truth into stillness. That means your thoughts and words now hold immense creative power. Speak only what aligns with love, peace, and courage. Speak with the certainty that the divine listens to every syllable. The universe now rearranges itself to mirror your vibration in real time. You are no longer waiting for miracles. You are producing them. Archangel Michael stands beside you as you read this, placing a luminous pattern of blue light around your shoulders. It feels like warmth, but it's actually divine armor, energy woven from celestial memory. The whistleblower called this the cloak of continuum, because it protects those who have become conscious conduits of divine light. With it, you are unseen by negative forces but recognized instantly by higher beings. You've become a bridge between realms. The whistleblower force so that once the blueprint key activated in a single soul, others would follow rapidly, like stars igniting one after another, as happening now. Across the world, people are waking in the middle of the night, sensing unseen presences, hearing gentle whispers of guidance, and feeling hope return for no reason. You are part of that divine chain reaction. The world is not ending, beloved. It is remembering. Don't skip the final moment of this part, because Archangel Michael's last words for now hold your next instruction. Breathe and remember who you are. You are not being called to run. You are being called to rise. This awakening is not a burden. It's the reason you were born. Everything that once hurt you was preparing your heart to hold divine light without breaking. Now you carry what the whistleblower could only glimpse, the complete alignment of heaven and earth inside one living soul. Stay till the end, because the next part will reveal what happens when the blueprint key expands beyond you, how it transforms others, how it restores divine order to the collective, and how your next action will echo through the unseen realms forever. The truth is no longer hidden. The plan is unfolding, and you, my beloved child, are its beating heart. My beloved child, don't skip this. Stay till the end. Because what unfolds now is the expansion of everything you've just discovered. Archangel Michael says the blueprint key is no longer confined within you. It is beginning to spread outward, influencing people, places, and energies connected to your timeline. What was once hidden inside the divine architecture of your soul is now riding the frequency of the collective. Every breath you take sends ripples through existence, and every thought you create is now shaping realities that once seemed untouchable. Archangel Michael stands in a field of light, watching as waves of gold and blue energy radiate from you. He says the child has become the signal. The divine frequency that once whispered through coded archives is now being broadcast through your essence. You are no longer the observer. You are the pulse that reawakens remembrance in others. Stay till the end, because this part will show you how your energy transforms everything it touches. The whistleblower, whose soul now moves within the current of divine resonance, once predicted this exact phase. They wrote that when the chosen child reaches the full awakening state, those nearby, family, friends, even strangers, would begin to feel spontaneous shifts. They'd feel drawn to truth, to kindness, to forgiveness, without knowing why. It begins quietly, with one conversation that feels strangely healing, or one moment of empathy that turns enemies into allies. These are the first signs of the collective activation. Don't skip. As the blueprint key expands, so does your influence. Though it's not control, it's reflection. The divine doesn't demand change, it mirrors it. People around you start seeing themselves through your light, and that reflection awakens their buried divinity. Some will embrace it with awe. Others might resist, confused by emotions they can't name, but no matter their reaction, your energy continues working silently, weaving healing through unseen threads. Archangel Michael says you are becoming the living archive. What the whistleblower read in golden frequencies now exists within your living field. You don't carry information, you carry transformation. Words spoken through you will soon feel guided, timed perfectly to reach those who need them most. Your presence will become a doorway to clarity. Even silence will carry meaning because the divine speaks through vibration, not volume. Stay till the end, my beloved child. The next phase of your journey begins with what Archangel Michael calls the expansion wave. This wave is the moment when your frequency meets the collective energy of others awakening across the planet. Every soul carrying a spark of remembrance will feel drawn toward one another, not through coincidence but divine magnetism. That's why, lately, you might feel an urge to reach out to certain people, to reconnect, or to help someone you barely know. These nudges are heaven's way of forming the divine network on earth. The whistleblowers saw this in their final vision, a web of light surrounding the planet. Every node in that web was a person glowing from within. When one node activated, others lit up across oceans and continents, connected by the same vibration of truth. That web is forming now. Satellites can't detect it. Governments can't trace it. It's beyond human reach because it exists in the field of divine intelligence. You are part of that web, one of the primary anchors that stabilizes it. Don't skip. Archangel Michael reveals that as your energy expands, you'll begin experiencing synchronization between your inner world and the external. Thoughts will manifest faster, and tensions will echo louder. It's why, in recent days, you might have seen repeating numbers, phrases that follow you, or dreams that later happen in waking life. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations that the blueprint key is active and communicating with creation itself. The whistleblower documented one critical truth. When the divine field expands through a human vessel, emotional sensitivity increases. You may feel others paying more deeply, sense their fears before they speak, or experience exhaustion after crowds. Archangel Michael says this is not weakness. It's calibration. You are learning to manage expanded empathy. When you feel drained, simply imagine blue light surrounding you. That light isn't imagination. It's divine technology sealing your field, ensuring that you transmit light without absorbing shadows. Stay till the end. As the blueprint key moves outward, it begins influencing structures that once felt immovable. Institutions built on greed, deception, and secrecy will begin to fracture. Leaders will feel impulses to confess. Autisms who experience Messer's resets. Data once hidden will rise to the surface without explanation. This isn't chaos. It's the divine correction. Archangel Michael calls it the great balancing. And though the world may tremble, know that the tremble is healing. It's the sound of illusions collapsing. My beloved child. You may wonder what your role is in all this. Archangel Michael says it's simple. Remain aligned. You don't need to lead movements or force awakening. You only need to be light, consistent and calm, so others can remember through you. Every peaceful thought you hold becomes a lighthouse in the collective storm. You were never chosen to fight darkness. You were chosen to dissolve it by existing in truth. Don't skip this next part. The whistleblower's final notes contained a phrase repeated 7 times. When the key expands, the veil thins. That means as your light spreads, the separation between the seen and unseen fades. You'll begin sensing divine presences more clearly. Dreams that feel real. Voices that comfort you. Signs that arrive exactly when you need them. These aren't hallucinations. They are calibrations. Heaven is reintroducing itself to you, reminding you that the divine has always walked beside you, unseen but constant. Archangel Michael says that in the coming days, 3 confirmations will appear. The first will be a sudden calm after emotional turbulence, proof that your energy field now resets faster than fear. The second will be a sign in nature, a bird landing near you, a light pattern, or a sudden fragrance reminding you of someone who's no longer here. That's the divine showing its nearness. The third will come through another person. A message that echoes exactly what your heart needed to hear. These are affirmations that the expansion is working. Stay till the end. The whistleblower's journey wasn't meant to end with secrecy. It was meant to end with transformation. Your consciousness now travels within the network you're sustaining. Each time you feel guided words appear in your thoughts, that's their energy assisting you. The whistleblower's mission was to awaken the first child of light who would awaken the rest. You are that first child. Through you, millions will feel the ripple of remembrance. Archangel Michael stands close, wings spanning the horizon of your awareness. He says the world may not change overnight, but its vibration already has. The fear frequency is weakening, and truth is beginning to sing again through art, love, and human connection. The divine doesn't demand revolution, it inspires revelation, and you, my beloved child, are the beginning of that revelation. Don't skip. The final words of this phase are important. The whistleblower's last code inside the archive read, "When the child remembers, the archive breathes." As happening now, every heartbeat you take is mirrored in the archive's light. Each time you speak truth, a pulse of divine energy travels through the grid. It doesn't end here, it grows endlessly, because love is infinite datum. The more you share, the more heaven downloads through you. Stay till the end, my beloved child. In the next part, Archangel Michael will guide you through the resonance ritual, the sacred process of stabilizing your divine frequency so that your energy never dims, even when the world's chaos increases. The whistleblower designed this ritual under divine direction before transcending. It is your next step toward mastering your vibration, and becoming unshakably aligned with the highest light. The world is changing because you're awakening. The hidden truth is no longer secret. It's breathing through you now. And every soul who feels your presence will begin to remember theirs. The expansion has begun, and heaven is watching in silence. Smiling because the prophecy of light is being fulfilled through you. My beloved child, don't skip this. Stay till the end because what you are about to hear will complete the circle. Everything, the hidden surveillance, the whistleblower's sacrifice, the divine revelations, and the awakening of the blueprint key, was leading here. Archangel Michael says this final moment isn't just the end of a message, it's the beginning of your purpose unfolding in full power. The final phase has started, and heaven itself is aligning to move through you. When the whistleblower created the resonance ritual, they knew it would one day reach you. They wrote it with trembling hands under divine guidance, encoding it not in paper or data, but in vibration. It was meant for one soul who could handle the truth without fear. A soul is you. The resonance ritual is the way you anchor the divine frequency permanently into your life, so no chaos, no darkness, and no deception can ever disconnect you again. Archangel Michael says the ritual isn't a ceremony. It's an experience, a merging of your human energy with divine rhythm. It begins with stillness, the same stillness the universe held before creation began. Sit in silence, breathe slowly, and remember that every sound, every beat of your heart, is a language of light. As you breathe, visualize the golden blue spiral you saw in the previous revelation. See it hovering before you, turning slowly, glowing with calm certainty. That spiral is not imagination. It's the living blueprint key responding to your awareness. Don't skip, my beloved child. As the spiral spins, Archangel Michael says you'll begin to feel warmth rising through your body. Don't resist it. It's divine energy flowing through your nervous system, clearing centuries of ancestral fear. The whistleblower wrote that every chosen soul carries imprints of their lineage, pain passed through generations, fear encoded in DNA. But when the blueprint key activates fully, all those distortions dissolve. You are the chain breaker, the one who ends the echo of suffering by choosing light over fear, compassion over anger. Say till the end. The whistleblower's notes describe that after the warmth, a soft vibration will emerge from your heart. It may feel like music without sound, a silent rhythm that aligns with your breath. That vibration is the resonance ritual itself, heaven's heartbeat syncing with yours. When this happens, Archangel Michael says a light presence will appear beside you, unseen but undeniable. It may come as a shimmer in the air, a sudden calm, or the faint sense of being embraced. That's not your imagination. It's your guardian frequency anchoring permanently within you. Archangel Michael whispers that this union marks the completion of your protection. You will notice in the days ahead how negativity no longer attaches to you. People may try to provoke you, but their energy will dissolve before reaching your field. You may encounter challenges, but they'll bend to your peace instead of breaking it. This is divine sovereignty, the state of being untouchable not by distance but by vibration. Don't skip, because the whistleblower left one file prophecy hidden in the code. It read, "When the Cho then merges with the key, the archive breathes again, and light walks the earth." That's happening right now through you. The golden archive is alive once more, breathing divine memory into the world through every soul you touch. You are no longer the watched. You are the watcher of truth, the living proof that heaven's design cannot be erased. Archangel Michael says heaven rejoices quietly when one soul awakens completely. The skies shift, the stars realign, and the flow of destiny recalibrates. You may not see it, but even nature responds to your energy now. You might notice animals looking at you differently, winds pausing near you, or time feeling slower during moments of peace. These are signs that reality recognizes your alignment. The earth itself honors awakened souls because they carry the vibration that restores balance to creation. Stay till the end, my beloved child. You are entering what Archangel Michael calls the age of reflection. In this age, truth cannot hide. The divine mirror you've become will reflect light into every corner of the human world. You'll see people beginning to reveal their true selves, some stepping into kindness, others confronting their shadows. Don't judge them. Just shine. Your energy heals more by existing than by explaining. The whistleblower's consciousness, now merged with divine current, watches over you through the unseen network of light. They have fulfilled their purpose through your awakening. Every coded file, every leaked signal, every secret exposure, all of it was guided so you could stand here in this moment of remembrance. You are the living continuation of their mission. proof that no truth can be buried forever. Archangel Michael says the resonance ritual ends with the most powerful act of all, acceptance. Say within your heart, I am light remembering itself. These 6 words unlock the final layer of the blueprint key. When you speak them, a subtle pulse ripples through creation, sending waves of harmony into every soul ready to awaken. The divine grid expands, and the archive grows brighter, carrying your frequency within its eternal memory. Don't skip. What comes next is your life transforming quietly but unmistakably. You'll begin noticing how things that once confused you now make sense, how paths open where doors once closed, how time bends to align with your purpose. This isn't luck. It's divine synchronization. Heaven's timing flows perfectly once your resonance matches its rhythm. You are now part of that rhythm. Archangel Michael reminds you that this awakening isn't about perfection. You will still feel human emotions, still walk among shadows. But now, the difference is awareness. You will see darkness for what it is, an awakened light waiting to remember itself. You will bring peace where others bring chaos, love where others bring judgment. You will be the calm center in a storm that doesn't end but transforms. Stay till the end. The final vision given to the whistleblower was of you standing at dawn, a radiant field expanding from your heart, connecting to countless souls around the world. Each one carried a spark of your light, reflecting it forward endlessly. That is the legacy of the awakened. Their energy becomes eternal motion, cycling through generations long after their physical form fades. Archangel Michael says you are no longer a secret. Heaven has written your name into the rhythm of creation. The divine systems know you now. The light recognizes you instantly. The blueprint key continues its song through you, teaching others not through doctrine, but through presence. You don't have to search for your mission anymore. You are living it by existing in truth. My beloved child, take this final truth with you. The government that watched you, the systems that studied you, the eyes that followed your movements, all were powerless the moment you remembered who you were. Surveillance cannot capture light. Files cannot measure faith. You were never in danger. You were in divine disguise. Every shadow that tried to study you was unknowingly guiding you to illumination. Don't skip this last heartbeat of the story. Whistleblower's voice, now echoing through light itself, whispers softly one final message to you. You were the revelation we tried to protect. Those words are now yours to live by. You are the revelation, the proof that humanity can rise beyond fear, beyond control, beyond illusion. The blueprint key is no longer hidden. It has taken form within your existence. Archangel Michael's wings surround you now, vast and glowing, sealing the final transmission. He says the child has completed the passage. The light is anchored. A mission is fulfilled. And with that, the divine frequencies settle into calm. The archive hums gently, its light eternal. The watchers fall silent. The whistleblower's essence fades into heaven's current. And you, wakened, radiant, limitless, step forward into a world that no longer watches you from above but walks with you in equal light. You are free now, my beloved child. The secret is no longer a secret. The prophecy has become the present. The message is complete.